Hey, Slaycation Squad. Welcome back to the channel where every tale is a spine-chilling journey into the unknown. I'm your host from the Abyss. And tonight, we're diving deep into the shadows of horror. But before we embark on this hair-raising adventure, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a scream. Seriously, you won't want to miss what we have in store for you tonight. The room was bathed in a sickly yellow glow as Derya and Ayhan stealthily made their way through the dimly lit corridor of the cult's headquarters. Their hearts pounded in their chests, their adrenaline coursing through their veins as they approached the final showdown with the malevolent cult leader. The walls were adorned with strange symbols and eerie paintings, depicting scenes of darkness and sacrifice. The air grew heavy with an ominous presence, and they could feel the weight of the cult's centuries-old secrets pressing down upon them. As they inched closer to their destination, whispers echoed through the corridor, sending shivers down their spines. These were not ordinary whispers, but the disembodied voices of the cult members, locked in a trance-like state under the cult leader's control. Derya clutched a talisman in her hand, the relic that had bound her to the voice for so long. It pulsed with a menacing energy, amplifying the anxiety and fear that coursed through her. The relic had become a symbol of her torment, serving as a constant reminder of the darkness she needed to overcome. Ayhan, his eyes hardened with determination, glanced over at Derya, his silent reassurance pushing her forward. They reached a massive wooden door, intricately carved with symbols of ancient power. Derya took a deep breath, steadying her nerves, before pushing the door open, revealing a vast chamber adorned with candles and shadowy figures. At the center of the chamber stood the cult leader, a figure draped in flowing robes, his face hidden beneath a sinister mask. His voice, deep and commanding, filled the room as he chanted incantations, drawing upon the power of the relic in Derya's possession. The intensity of the cult leader's gaze fixed upon Derya, his eyes gleaming with a mix of zealotry and madness. Derya felt a surge of anger and defiance well up within her. She had endured months of torment, and now was the time to reclaim her life. With her heart pounding, she stepped forward, meeting the cult leader's gaze head-on. "You have no power over me!" she shouted, her voice filled with a newfound strength. The cult leader's eyes widened beneath his mask, momentarily startled by Derya's defiance. But he quickly regained his composure, a sinister smile playing at the corners of his lips. "We shall see," he hissed, his voice dripping with malice as he gestured towards Derya with a slender finger. The relic in her hand began to emit a blinding light, enveloping her in its ethereal glow. Derya felt a surge of energy coursing through her. But this time, it was different. It was a surge of strength and determination, fueled by her unwavering resolve to break free from the clutches of the cult leader and the voice. With every step she took towards the cult leader, the light from the relic grew brighter, pushing back the encroaching darkness. Derya's eyes burned with a fierce determination, her gaze unyielding as she confronted the cult leader. "You may have had power over me before, but no longer," she declared, her voice resonating with a newfound authority. "I am stronger than you, and I will not be controlled any longer." The cult leader recoiled, his mask slipping momentarily, revealing a flicker of uncertainty. Sensing their advantage, Ayhan stepped forward, standing by Derya's side, his voice steady and resolute. "Together, we will put an end to your reign of darkness," Ayhan declared, his words echoing throughout the chamber. The cult leader's eyes darted between Derya and Ayhan, his arrogance replaced with a growing sense of desperation. He knew that his hold over Derya was slipping away, and the power he had wielded for so long was crumbling beneath their determination. With a surge of newfound strength and unity, Derya and Ayhan launched themselves at the cult leader, engaging in a battle that transcended the physical realm. Their combined will, fueled by their shared desire for freedom, clashed against the cult leader's dark magic. The chamber erupted in bursts of light and waves of energy as the battle raged on. Derya and Ayhan fought with every ounce of their being, defying the odds and refusing to let darkness prevail. Finally, with one last burst of determination, Derya delivered a powerful blow, aimed directly at the cult leader's heart. Time stood still for a moment as their gazes locked. The cult leader's eyes filled with defeat and disbelief. With a final gasp, the cult leader crumbled to the ground, his power broken, and his hold over Derya shattered. The room fell silent, the air heavy with the weight of their triumph. Derya and Ayhan looked at each other, their eyes filled with a mix of exhaustion and satisfaction. They had emerged victorious against a force that had sought to control and manipulate them. As they made their way back through the corridor, leaving the cult's headquarters behind, Derya and Ayhan knew that their lives would never be the same. They had faced the darkness head-on, defying the malevolent forces that had threatened to consume them. Together, they would rebuild their lives, armed with the wisdom gained from their harrowing journey. They would leave behind the shadows of the past, stepping into a future filled with light and freedom. The echoes of triumph reverberate through the chamber as Derya and Ayhan stand amidst the debris of their hard-fought battle. The cult's leader, his sinister facade finally unveiled, lies defeated at their feet. The room brims with the stench of defeat, but it is an aroma that permeates the air with the sweet taste of victory, mingling with the residue of their relentless determination. Derya's heart pounds in her chest, a remnant of the adrenaline that fueled her every move. Her hands tremble, a testament to the magnitude of the challenge she has overcome. Ayhan, a pillar of strength and resilience, places a comforting hand on her shoulder as they survey their surroundings. The walls, once adorned with the symbols of the cult's twisted beliefs, now crumble, like the illusions that had ensnared them. They both wear the physical scars of the trials they endured, bruises and scratches that serve as tangible reminders of the battles fought and won. But the true wounds run deeper, etching themselves into their souls as reminders of the darkness they have confronted and conquered. The weight of their experiences lingers, a burden that they now bear together, forever altered by the truths they have unearthed. The room itself embodies the turmoil of their journey. The walls, once pulsating with sinister energy, now stand stripped of their power. The light, streaming through shattered windows, casts long, stark shadows across the abandoned relics of the cult's reign. It is a stark contrast to the oppressive darkness that had enveloped them, a symbol of the hope that has claimed victory over despair. Derya gazes at the shattered remains of the relic, the source of her torment, now rendered impotent. Its fragments lie scattered on the ground, a potent reminder of the destruction that unchecked fanaticism can unleash. Its power once held her captive, a puppet in the hands of a malevolent master. But now, it lies dormant, forever silenced by her unwavering resolve. She turns to Ayhan, gratitude and exhaustion etched in the lines of her face. They had walked a treacherous path, dashed with danger and uncertainty, but they had emerged stronger and wiser. Their alliance had transcended mere camaraderie. It had become an unbreakable bond, forged in the crucible of adversity. As they make their way out of the crumbling chamber, their steps resonate with purpose. They have salvaged more than victory. They have discovered the strength to face their demons. The world beyond beckons, filled with new beginnings and the promise of revitalization. Together, Derya and Ayhan emerge from the darkness, stepping into the dappled rays of a hopeful dawn. They are forever changed by their ordeal, their souls imprinted with the indomitable spirit that propelled them forward. In the distance, they glimpse the silhouette of their city, where shadows once loomed menacingly, now bathed in a glow of redemption. They reflect on the battles won and the price they paid to secure their victory. The cult's defeat, coupled with the destruction of their relic, is a resounding testament to the futility of blind faith. They vow to rebuild, using their newfound wisdom as a guide, to ensure that the lessons learned are never forgotten. As they stand shoulder to shoulder, ready to face a future unburdened by the oppressive weight of the voice, Derya and Ayhan know that they have embarked upon a lifelong journey, but armed with the strength of their shared triumph. They are prepared to face whatever challenges lie ahead, for in the crucible of darkness, they have discovered their own inner light, forever casting out the shadows that once threatened to consume them.